Hello, everyone. Nice to be here. I'm co-founder of Mix Marvel and Rangers Protocol. Thank you so much for having me, Metaverse Creator Carnival. It's a very interesting topic that we're gonna discuss some of the content of what kind of infrastructure Metaverse needs. So before we jump into this topic, I'd like to give you some brief introduction about our team. So who we are? Basically, our team are from the traditional game industry, like you may know Ubisoft, and maybe you have played Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, all these AAA games, and our co-members were playing playing a role as key engine engineer in Ubisoft. And also we established our own studio, game studio since 2015, and the Squeeze ranked number 1 on 61 country and regions of all the games, and we won some global rewards like Cologne Game Show and Japan Game Show. And also we did some mobile game publishing. But the interesting thing is the blockchain really attracts our attention since 2017, and we brought up this concept about open world at the Ethereum Developers Conference on 2017, and we described this open world with 3 key features, which are free creation, asset interoperability, and the community governance. So you may have already known what we had mentioned about. Actually, it's the metaverse. And we are so happy that people are so interested in the metaverse right now, because we really believe the future gonna go to that place, and blockchain will play a big part in this metaverse. So yeah, what we have done? So since 2017, because we all used to do games, so we started with our own game, Hyper Dragons, and it was launched on August 2018 and surpassed Crypto Kitties on August 2018. Oh, sorry, it was launched on April, and surpassed Crypto Kitties on August in 2018 on Ethereum, and it generated us over 1 million registered users globally, and the NFT sale was over 3 million US dollars. It was not a very crazy number at this time, but think about it. Back to 2018, it was quite popular at that time during the whole industry. So yeah, after that we have to publish some other games like Hyper Snakes, like The Hero, and it all ranked top 3 of all the blockchains. And as you may know, we all notice this trend that all the big guys from the traditional industry, they want to get into the metaverse. And except Epic and Tencent, we all know that Facebook just changed the name to show their decision to get into the metaverse. But the question is, what's the infrastructure the metaverse gonna need? A lot of articles, they've reviewed some of the stacks or what they think the metaverse gonna need. So in our opinion, we think during the past 50 and 30 years, the entertainment and internet industry, they have already done so good in terms of the graphics and like the physical engine or some other measures to let their users to get immersed in the experience, like the tools like VR, like AI. It helps a lot for the users to emerge in the experience. And also the social network is developed so much, and there are so many platforms and even games, like some of the games will allow people to social, and even free creations here, like the Roblox, like the Minecraft. So they have already done a lot. So we think the Web 2 part is definitely crucial. We won't build something completely new for the metaverse, but we're gonna need to reuse all this infrastructure from the Web 2. But in terms of the Web 3, which means if we want to users to devote more energy or more money here in the metaverse, in the environment they're gonna believe, we definitely need to ensure their authority of all these digital goods. So we definitely will need NFTs and need the tokens. I think that is why people are so crazy about NFT these days. Because in the metaverse, we definitely will need three kind of things. One is the currency, so the token gonna play this role, and we will need the goods, the things basically. So everything gonna be NFT, and also the human beings. So human will more be described as a DID or something. So NFT and the tokens, they are a crucial part in the metaverse, because people need to ensure that their assets are belong to themselves, so that they will devote themselves more in this environment. So and also the proof of equity, smart contract are gonna ensure the ownership. And also we're gonna need a new form of organization, which is the community governance. So people can govern themselves, and people can form different kind of relationship based on the smart contract, and they will ensure that my contribution gonna be rewarded fairly, or the income gonna be ensured by the community. So all these things will be ensured by the blockchain infrastructure. So what kind of key elements of the blockchain infrastructure? We believe that the standard protocols, it's more like, in the very early stage of the internet, there are several agreements like the TCP, IP. All this agreement aligns people how they can transfer the data. So in the blockchain world, that would be the same, like how we describe the assets, how we present the assets. It's all about the standard protocols related with NFTs. And also people will need to figure out how can we combine the content and the economy together, because you may have already noticed that the assets in the traditional games are definitely different from the NFTs in the blockchain games right now. So people need to figure out what kind of value we can offer to the users, and how can we produce the right content based on this different environment. So the tokenomics should be more developed by the dApp developers. And also the DAO. We will need some more tools, how people can vote, how people can make decisions, what kind of platform they're gonna need. And also, how can we form the form? Like, what's the regulation gonna be? What's the policies or the most efficient way for people to form these DAOs? So I think we won't give answers to all these issues, but we have already got some answers to these issues already. So here is what Rangers protocol is doing. So we have already incubated this protocol for 3 years, since 2018, because when we developed HyperDragons, we noticed that the infrastructure vertically for NFTs and complex applications such as social games, this high frequently interact with blockchains applications, they have a huge need for a vertical infrastructure, and it's not possibly to be Ethereum or some layer 2s, because they more focus on the financial side. So we decided to incubate Rangers by ourselves. And it started as a layer 2 solution since 2018, but we iterated for several times. So now you can see that the Rangers is quite matured, and with these key features, the safe, high speed, the cross-chain, especially the NFT cross-chain, and we support NFT, and it's fully compatible with Ethereum-based digital assets and applications right now. Although our underlying technology is totally different from Ethereum, but we built this particular layer to be fully compatible with Ethereum. And in the future, since the next year, we're gonna launch our IDE and Light Wallet, which will help users to get into the blockchain field easily. We definitely need to lower down the barrier for the mass users to come into the Web3 side. And yeah, as you can see, as Rangers, we have two different parts. One part is the engine. It supports the complex applications and NFTs, and the other part is the connector. So we're gonna use another chain to be interacted with all these different public chains like Ethereum, the BSC, and also actually our engine can be scalable into different subchains, which means if you are a very large scale game such as an MMO, and you're gonna definitely use a lot of resources from a particular chain, and at this time you can apply to be a subchain, which means you can organize this chain all by yourself, but still you can enjoy the cross-chain feature, some other infrastructure from in our engine, like the DEX, like the NFT market, or other protocols freely. So this is the way how we solve the scalability of a particular chain. So yeah, basically we have already explained some of the features, and here are the 4 key elements, key features we think that will play a big role in the next half to 1 year, which is the very efficient consensus, which will allow or support the very complex applications like games, like NFT social, or some other NFT related complex applications. The real-time transaction is a crucial part for games, because definitely every time when user interacting with the chains, they will need to get the feedback very straight away, because it's this kind of mechanism can only support the games, and people won't wait for a very long time for the chance to get back to them, because this is how people are gonna enjoy and to ensure the whole experience smooth. And the bridge is more related with the cross-chain part, because so far we didn't find any very efficient solution for NFT cross-chains, but we definitely believe it's a very important part to merge all these different gaps between different public chains. And the NFT protocol. Though our NFT protocol is fully compatible with ERC-721, but we upgrade the protocols with some special data area, which means in different scenarios, the NFT will be able to get different data in this particular scenario, and the developers, they do not need to rewrite the metadata in the ERC-721, which will help to improve the asset interoperability among different applications on this chain. So yeah, here is our investor, because we really appreciate for the support from the very early stage, especially Pantera, Framework, and Hashkey, 7X, all these amazing investors. They really helped us a lot. So yeah, we are very happy to say that our mainnet is launched just last week, and we are going to build this ecosystem, and we definitely welcome more developers to come into our community to learn Rangers more. And we have our grants, rewards, and we also have a DAO venture, which we can we believe that we're gonna help all these applications a lot. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to communicate more with you guys.